All right, in the last video we left off talking about order of operations. We looked at the case of Harvey and Larry, and then we went through and did bedmass and talked about how bedmass works. So all that we have left to do then in the first lesson is do a couple of examples with bedmass. So I'll write bedmass across the top of this sheet so I have it handy. So the first question, and I'm going to do this in a bunch of steps here. First one is brackets. We want to take care of our brackets, which means that this is our first target. So I'm leaving everything alone. 12 take away 4 is 8. And again, I'm not changing anything else at this point. I'm going to do everything one step at a time. No more brackets. So then I look at exponents. Well, there are no exponents to worry about. Now I'm going to take care of any division or multiplication in the order they appear. So that means that I'm going to take this division, I can do that. There's a plus sign, and then I can do that multiplication. So we can go ahead and do these operations right here. So 56 divided by 8. So 56 divided by 8 is 7, plus 3 times 4 is 12, minus 8. Now we're left with adding and subtracting. And you always do adding and subtracting in the order that they appear. In reality, with adding and subtracting, it actually doesn't matter. It won't change your outcome, assuming that all the other operations have been taken care of. So for example, I'll just show that on this particular example. If I would do 7 plus 12, I get 19, take away 8. 19 take away 8 is 11. If I would have done 12 take away 8, that would have been 4. 7 plus 4 still gives me 11. So the adding and subtracting, that's only put in there in case there is some multiplication or some other elements of bedmass left over. All right. Moving along then, looking at example number 2. So we do have a set of brackets, so that's where I'm going to start. So again, I'm going to write out all our steps here. So 3 plus 9 gives us 12 divided by 4. Now I need to do division and multiplication in the order they appear. So I am going to have to do that multiplication, and actually, because there's a plus sign, I can take care of that division. If the sign, for example, the division sign was right here, I would not be able to do that until I do the next step, but because they're separated, I can actually do that. So this becomes 17, negative 3 times 5, a negative times a positive again, negative 15, plus 12 divided by 4 is 3. Doing in the order they appear, we can really do it all in one step technically. 17 take away 15 is 2, plus 3. And our final answer here is 5. Final example. So again, we're going to start with our brackets. Take care of this first. So 2 times 8 take away 4 divided by 2 times 6 minus 4. So 2 plus 4 gave me the 6. Now I got to do the multiplication, division and multiplication in the order they appear. So I can do those two, 2 times 8, and then subtract. I can do the 4 divided by 2 because that subtraction sign is separating them. And here's what I was talking about. I cannot do 2 times 6 until I do this, okay? So here's an example where I can't do all the multiplication and division in one line, all right? So 2 times 8 is 16. Negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2 times 6 minus 4. I still have multiplication involved, so I still have to deal with that. So now it becomes 16, take away 12, take away 4. 16 take away 12 leaves us with 4, and 4 take away 4 is 0. So very, very important with this one, like I said before, you need to be aware when you have that many multiplications in your process there that you take care of them in the order. So in that case right here, all right, we had to do the first set of division before we could do that multiplication. All right, so keep that in mind when you try to do the homework. If you have any questions, make sure you ask your teacher for help.